If my lashes are doing higi haga, I need you all to understand that, like, I don't know. I'm trying out here. Like, that's it is iGloriaaa back with another video. I can't believe I'm recording a video right now. Let me slow down because this feels so weird. Okay, so I asked you guys on my Instagram. Let me just be candid with you guys. Wow, I can't just go straight into it. I should probably tell you guys what's happening. So, it's been a minute since I last recorded a video. You got I've been through a lot, like not even negatively, but like a lot of transitions from the last time you guys saw me. Like last time, I feel like I was doing a life update, but that life update was after a while of not recording, and like so much changed. Like for example, I cut my hair. I moved. Shoes. So everything. Bruh, there's so much, like so much happened. I was in my last year of school. I ended my internship that I was doing for like 6 years, met a lot of people, lost a lot of people, same old, drove a new car, I started driving a new car. I'm actually currently in a new place right now. I've graduated, yeah. I graduated, I have a job. There's just so much transitions that has occurred in the past year and past few months that I'm like, dang, bro, like y'all really, y'all been, yeah. And so I hope that in this video, it will almost be a way for all of us to just kind of reconnect and everything. So let's just get into the questions. So the first question I got was, how are you? Thank you so much for that question, sis. How am I? I am okay. I think that's the best way. I'm grateful, but I'm not like super ecstatic. I'm not super jumpy. I'm okay. I say all of this to say that like, I feel like, don't be rude, okay? So they're taking trash outside, and so I'm just like, anyways, but I feel like there's been a lot of transitions lately in my life, and I don't know whether, I don't want to call it post-grad depression because I think depression is a very deep word. I don't know whether it's confusion, I don't know, but I'll just say I'm okay. I have definitely been more happy. I've been a lot of things, but I will say, to say the least, I'm doing fine. So yeah, I'm grateful though. How are you? Someone said, why do you keep doubting your God-given abilities and making excuses and using it as a crutch? I love this question / comment / concern. Because there's a lot, like when you take yourself out of the system, like out of the environment or out of the world for a little bit, and you try to come back in with where you left off or whatever the case may be, you realize that so much has happened without you. And it's like, dang, like, I can't do this. That was what was making even recording such a hard thing for me, because it's like, I've been gone for so long. Where do I start from? How do I catch up? How do I do all this stuff? So a lot of questions is what kind of causes me to do all of that. And just not wanting to I don't want to have a situation where I'm not seen or not heard because I don't meet some type of standard or whatever. Would you consider going full-time in content creation? No. I don't think I could get into the realm of like content creation because that is like another way of marketing, and I've found, I don't know, it's lit. I could do it, but I wouldn't make that my entire career, if that makes sense. How do you keep up with yourself? That's a great question. How do I keep up with myself? Do I keep up with myself is the question. I don't really think I do. Let me be honest with you. I feel like every day something is going on. Honestly, I'm gonna lose it. Every day it is something. If you want, follow me on Twitter, you'll understand. Every day it is something. I don't understand. And like sometimes you wanna, like in a blink of an eye, you realize, dang, I've been through so much. Blink again, oh my goodness. Like where has time gone? So in a sense, I don't know if I really do keep up with myself. One of my goals this year is to keep up with myself, like track myself, track my spending, track my movements, track my time, track my investments, track where my mind is. So I will come back and check in with that question, but as of right now, I don't. to say the least. How is life after graduation? That is life after graduation. All I know is I graduated. Even to believe that I graduated, I'm still like,
so you mean to tell me that I don't have any classes? No, I don't have to clock it. I don't have to drive to UMBC.
it just feels weird. Like, it feels weird. I think that's a good way to put it. It feels favorite hair products. So that's a good question. I'll just name 3 of my favorite hair products, and then I could do a whole video later on like my actual favorite hair products and stuff. So 1, my go-to shampoo that was actually prescribed to me by my dermatologist, which is another thing. Before you get into this, let me just say hair products, skincare, all of that, go to your dermatologist first before you just purchase things that a YouTuber suggests to you. I love Uncle Funky's Curl Magic Curl Stimulator. I love that product simply because I use it every time I'm about to do a wash and go, which has been my go-to hairstyles lately, other than like styling my hair up and stuff. And then I love Miele's leave-in conditioner. That has to be a bomb product. I love it. So I love it. Especially when you pair that leave-in conditioner with the curl stimulator and then eco styler. Beautiful. Your hair feels soft, it feels great, it feels manageable, it feels amazing. My favorite hair products, or even products that I use in general, have definitely like decreased. I don't use that many products on my hair and skin anymore, which is like a blessing because I don't like spending money. So okay, so the next question is, how's your mental health been and what struggles do you face day to day? My mental health has been, from the time you guys last saw me and now, it has definitely improved. I think this has probably been the best my mental health has been in a very long time. I feel like now that I'm aware of certain things and I'm aware of things that trigger me, I have more control of it, which is a blessing. And then also, I have been going to therapy right now, and I'm not in therapy because of a lot of things, but I'll be going back. But yeah, so my mental health has been great.
Okay, like, since you're still here, you might as well just like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the video. Cool.
Now my struggles, what struggles do I face day to day? I want to say organization. I think that's like my biggest struggle, or like time management, because geez Louise, like really sit down and plan my day accordingly. But here's another thing, I can plan my day and then not give room for spontaneous things to happen. And I feel like I'm really tired of spontaneity. I think that's where spontaneity or whatever. You guys get the word I'm looking for. I'll put it right here. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. I'm pursuing stability, but I think that's like my biggest day-to-day struggle, just being just keeping to my schedule and making sure I make time for everything without feeling drained or overwhelmed by the end of the day. So yeah. What are your goals with content creating? Honestly, I want to create content that looks like what I see in the world every day. Like, that's it. I want to create content that looks like what I see. I want you guys to see what I see, and that's literally that. So I feel like my biggest struggle, or my biggest goal with content creating this year is for you guys to see things the way that I see things, the way that I want things to be, the way I perceive things every day. You know, my mom said someone's gonna ask me this question, and I was like, oh really? Let's see. But she wasn't lying. You guys just had to do it. And the person who asked me this question knows exactly why they asked me this question. But anyways, are you single or not? First of all, I am single because there is no ring on my finger. I'm so sorry. I'm single. They said I'm asking for a friend. This your friend that you're asking for. Are they tangible? Do they love the Lord? Do they have a good relationship with their family? What do they aspire to be in life? Are they funny? Anyways, but yeah. They said, how do you try again when you've fallen? How do you try again when you've fallen? That is a good question. Y'all getting deep. I like this depth of field. Taking time. I have fallen. Sometimes you just have to, when you fall, you have to accept that you've fallen. You know, like sometimes people just want to bounce back immediately. No, you fell. For some people that's slow. For some people that's like, why do I have to do that? I know I fell. That's great. But for me, you asked me, right? I accept the fact that I've fallen. You know, literally take time to figure out why I fell. and then from there, try again. Sometimes if we overanalyze certain things, we will not do it. You know, if you need to give yourself some grace by not taking some time off from whatever it is that you are doing, do just that, but make sure to always try again. So, what is your self-care routine like? Thank you so much for that question. Let's start there. I love that question because I have been obsessed with routines lately. So currently I am trying to figure out some new self-care routines. I'm trying to create a reel one of these days of my self-care routine that's like me, but I'm also like studying other people's self-care routines. So I don't necessarily have one just yet, but I will say so far some of the things that I like. I would say I love watching movies, like Nigerian or just like African shows, especially specifically Lagos like vibes, like, you know, like the Men's Club and like Money Men Marriage, shows like that. You know, I love cartoons and sleep. Aside from just that, I love romanticizing my showers. I use that terminology because if you watch nighttime routines, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm gonna link Amina Coco's nighttime routine in the eye or whatever, or even down below. Like, ultimately, I aspire to attain. Like, I love it. So I love nice showers that are very like intentional. So intentionality is a part of my self-care routine, if that helps. What else? Good music. Lately, I've been listening to snow jazz, night jazz, Tuesday jazz, Wednesday jazz, jazz vibes of glory. No, but seriously though, I've been listening to a lot of jazz music, and then like when you need the fire self-care, you know, I listen to like sermons and worship, reformed worship sessions, even though they have like 2 videos. If you guys are watching this video, I'm gonna need y'all to record more because y'all be getting me into the holies of holies. I need more of that. So I listen to a lot of worship sessions and things, and then also Dappy T Keys. I listen to a lot of his instrumentals to prep me to do all of that. So yeah, that's kind of something. Like I said, it's all over the place. I'm still trying to like figure out a specific routine that says Gloria wants to take care of herself, like self-care Sunday. You know, I aspire to have a self-care Sunday that looks like mine, not like a TikTok self-care Sunday. I want it to be a Gloria, like, you know, self-care Sunday. What did 2021 teach you? What didn't 2021 teach me? I'll just say some of my favorite lessons that I learned. If you want to be in a relationship, you can't be afraid. 2, so you're allowed to have a caliber of friends. It's not by force that you have to be friends with everybody. You are allowed to set standards for your friendships. Last one would be, whatever you want, go and get it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. And if somebody can't offer something to you, like, it's okay. Like, you guys can actually leave each other's lives. It's not by force. Like, and this goes for friendships. This goes for opportunities. This goes for guys. It goes for everything. If there's something that you desire, like for me, one of the things I really desire in this season of my life is grace. If you know if that person has expressed they cannot give it to you, it's actually okay. There's no need for you guys to hold on to each other. But you don't have to stop being friends, but you don't have to be that close. But yeah. How has the transition been from a student to adult? Girl, I'm still transitioning. It's ghetto. There's a lot of learning, and I think the biggest thing is it's been chill, it's been hard, it's been stressful, but there's grace. So do you plan on staying in the DMV long term? Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not pressed on leaving the DMV. I will say it, unpopular opinion, I don't care. I am going to be that auntie that they're like, oh, I know Gloria's in the DMV. I love the DMV. I love the DMV. This is my home. I will always forever be a DMV girl. I will be an African girl that was raised in the DMV. That's the best way to put it. But what are your plans post-grad? So just giving y'all like a quick nutshell of everything. One, I definitely plan on, I'm working, so that was the first plan. So I'll be working for some time. I'm not gonna let you guys know of specific time frames because sometimes you say certain things, you come back to me, you're like, ooh. So there's grace for that, but I'm gonna be working for some time. I definitely do plan on going back to school. So yeah, currently I'm in the phase of just waiting to hear from the Lord, period. That's that. 3, just spending a lot more time with myself, getting a new routine, taking care of myself physically, mentally, spiritually, obviously, and doing for as long as I can, doing as much as I want to do in my singleness. So like I said, traveling, content creating, hanging out with my girls and like my guys as well, and just having fun, you know. My biggest thing is also just enjoying this season and trying to practice grace and listening to the Lord as much as possible. So yeah, it was your journey to graduation. Like that is gonna get it. That is a video. That is a testimony. That is a lot. So don't worry, that video, I'll even, just because this question, I'll make a video for it. But in a nutshell, it has been trying, but it was rewarding at the same time. So how is your relationship with your parents? I would say I have a good relationship with my parents. I would say that now that I'm getting older, I will say like sometimes they be annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I would say I have a good relationship with my parents. We talk a lot, they know a lot about me, and I ask them a lot of questions and seek their advice and a lot of things and involve them with my transition in life. What's your salvation story? Another testimony video that I do not mind doing. In a nutshell, I got saved at a conference, BCF conference, which I'm actually going to next week, which is so crazy. It's been a long time. Got saved in 2011. I was 13, and it was a very interesting journey. I've learned a lot and grown a lot since when I first came out to Christ, because you know there's been moments of rededication and things like that. How are you caring for yourself mentally? Any tips for others looking to do so? How am I caring for myself mentally? I'm showing myself grace, or I'm at least trying to be graceful with myself. It's not easy, especially when you're overcritical, you're over analytical, and you just think way too much in general. So it's not easy, but try, like I said earlier. I go to therapy. I have friends that I talk to about things. And I pray a lot. That's been able to help me. I was actually telling one of my friends, a lot of people think, a lot of people don't really advise people to pray anymore like they used to, but I found that prayer works for me. But like it's prayer mixed with a good community, mixed with therapy, mixed with the other work, but prayer really does work for me, especially when you don't have access to all those resources all at once. Jesus Christ is 24/7. Call him anytime. Yeah, so, and then also if you guys are looking to start your therapy journey, I do have a website, www.psychologytoday.com. You can filter out everything from the type of therapist you want, female, male, you know, the specialties, the areas in which you want them to focus on. Like I was looking for life transitions. With religion, I was looking for a Christian, you know, and then you can like look through and see based off of your area and things like that. You can even base it off of where you're from. I was looking for a Nigerian therapist and I found one. So yeah. Okay, how do you deal with boys? I don't deal with boys, I deal with men. It's like, no, but that's true though. How do you deal with boys or men in general, the opposite sex? I, in my mind, know what I have the energy to entertain and what I don't have the energy to entertain. I have a standard I set before I go out there and speak to anybody. People can waste your time, and I don't like my time being wasted. So there's that. Yeah, and just being yourself always. When you're yourself, we out a lot of people. So be yourself always. How did you do your hair? It's so good. So in this video, I did like a flat twist. When I take this hair out, I will show you guys. But this hair that I have going on right now, this hair, the straight backs that I got, is done by the one and only The Lex Effect. I will leave her information down below. She always gets me right, always. It's butt length, it's really nice, and yeah. How's your fitness journey going? That's a video in itself. If you guys have noticed, if you don't, just look, yeah, I probably gained weight. But actually no, I think I lost weight. yeah, I actually did lose weight. So in the beginning of last year, I was 225 pounds. Entering this year, I was 195. So I lost a lot of weight, about almost 30 pounds, almost 30 pounds. I thank God. So that my fitness journey has been interesting. It has been trying. It's dealt with, I had to run. Now I actually don't mind running. I don't mind it. But yeah, it's been trying, and I could do a video on that as well. What content do you want to create as you're maturing? Honestly, I just, like I said, I just want to change my content into what I see, how I perceive life. And yeah, that's really just that. I was actually gonna say this. I feel like iGloriaaa, as how she once was and how iGloriaaa is now, it's a little different. In a sense of, I've been through a lot over the year, and even the way that I perceive things is different. So I hope you guys can accept me as I am, accept the changes, and I don't think it's gonna be that much change. I still have energy, but just not as much energy. I still smile a lot, but just not as much, you know? Are you still active in church? Always and forever. I think being active in church is always gonna be a part of my lifestyle, and it's rewarding, and it's a service literally unto God. So what is it called, you know, you got to love the church. Honestly, your relationship with the church is really going to showcase your relationship with your spouse, with your friends. The church is really how we perceive the church. The church itself holds so much importance to our walk with the Lord. It's ridiculous. So we can't really hate the church. We can hate it, but you might want to fix that. But yeah, so that's that. Y'all asked me a lot of questions. I'm really grateful for these questions. Oh my gosh, this is my first video in 2021. Sorry, 2022. That's crazy. Well, Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I was having a hard time recording a video, but I did it, and I'm happy. So, guys, we made it. I will catch you guys in another video. Whoa. All right, bye guys.